AWS Data Source Description. Data sources are services that store and retrieve data. They provide the foundation for data-driven applications and workflows within the AWS ecosystem. Prerequisites: AWS account. You need an active AWS account to access and utilize AWS data sources. IAM role: user with access. You must have appropriate permissions to interact with the specific data source. These permissions allow you to create, manage, and access data within the service. Use cases: data storage, storing various types of data, including files, objects, databases, and logs. Data backup, creating and storing copies of data for disaster recovery and data protection. Data analysis, providing the raw material for analytics and data processing tasks using tools like Amazon Athena, Amazon Redshift, and Amazon EMR. Web hosting, delivering static web content and web applications using services like Amazon S3. Database hosting, hosting relational and non-relational databases for various applications. Steps: create data source, create an instance of the desired data source. Service: for example, creating an S3 bucket for object storage, or a RDS instance for relational database hosting. Configure access, setting roles or users with appropriate permissions to control access to the data source. This ensures only authorized entities can interact with the data. Upload, download data. Use AWS SDKs or tools to upload and download data to and from the data source. Challenges and fixes: access control issues. Fixes: configure policies, create and implement granular policies to define permissions for accessing and managing data within the data source. Data security concerns. Fixes: encrypt data at rest and in transit. Use encryption features provided by the data source to protect data both when it is stored and while it is being transmitted. Data consistency issues. Fixes: implement data replication. Utilize data replication features to ensure data is consistently available across multiple regions or availability zones. Cost optimization. Fixes: optimize storage class and data retention. Select the appropriate storage class and configure data retention policies to minimize storage costs. Performance bottlenecks. Fixes: optimize data access patterns and network bandwidth design data access strategies that minimize latency and ensure sufficient network bandwidth for efficient data transfer. Data recovery issues. Fixes: implement backup and recovery procedures. Regularly backup data to ensure its availability in case of data loss or corruption. Establish recovery procedures to restore data from backups.